So every now and then, I come across a real doozy of a movie that I want to share with you. And I think I've picked one. And the reason I want to share this with you is because I got no fucking idea what happens in this movie. And I want to share that pain with you. And maybe if you've seen this movie, you can tell me what the fuck was going on in this film. So, we're going to look at a Korean movie, my most hated of all Asian horror country movies lately, because they're always terrible. Well, not always, but most of the time. A movie called CCTV. Now, this movie was provided to me with a caveat to say the subtitles are terrible, so you might have trouble following the movie. Dead set, that was a pretty good summary given to me about this film. So before we get into the movie, I'm going to tell you what I think it's about. So let's go with the synopsis. An annoying YouTuber visits a woman locked up in a mental asylum to record a video about the events of a mass murder that Let me start again. An annoying YouTuber visits a woman locked up in a mental asylum to record a video about the events of a mass murder incident that occurred 10 years prior, dubbed the CCTV incident. In this incident, which was captured via CCTV around the office where it occurred, I've used all the same words in the same sentence, a group of people working on a TV series are seemingly possessed by the ghost of a woman who committed suicide and wants to get revenge on them, with the girl in the asylum being the only one who survived. I would say my synopsis of this film is about 15% accurate, and the other 85%, I don't fucking know. Now, you might be thinking, why are you doing a review of a movie you have no idea about? That's a good question, because I don't have an idea about what this movie is about. And so I'm hoping for clarity, a moment of clarity from you guys, if anyone's watching this. So what we have here is this really fucking annoying woman who goes to the asylum. And you can tell from the start she's going to be a pain in the fucking ass, right? Because she's so arrogant. I'm a YouTuber. I get 1 million hits. Now, don't we all wish that? And I'm going to, exploit your story for fame. So the movie presents all of those scenes in color. However, when it decides it wants to do the flashback to the incident, it's all in black and white. So that might annoy you to start with. Didn't quite annoy me. But, when the whole fucking movie doesn't make any sense, it could have at least left that bit in color. Now, there's a lot I don't understand about this film. What are they doing, for starters? Are they running a TV channel, or are they running a program? And what program are they recording? Because they seem to be doing something about the new year. It seems to be December 31st. And so they're making some kind of program about the new year. And they're off to interview someone called Director Kim. Except 4 fucking people in this movie are called Director and or Kim. So I don't know who the hell they're talking about, right? Then there's another show they show later on about, paying respect to a brother or a father or some shit. And that's where this whole incident occurs. Because this woman is watching this closed circuit video of what I think is her husband. And she's calling her husband saying, I've made you dinner, come home. And he's like, no, I'm busy. And on the screen, she can see another woman with him. And it's the TV channel playing a prank on her, making her think that her husband's having an affair. Why the fuck you do that? I've got no idea. Such a horrible thing to do, right? And then her thinking, oh my God, my husband's a bit of a dickhead. And my life's over. She kills herself. I thought, what a thing to happen. No one thinks anything different about it. And then somehow her ghost ends up on the videotape like it's fucking Sadako. Or someone's ghost. Yeah, it must be her ghost. Ends up on a videotape like it's Sadako. And so the movie's not told in an order. Because we're introduced to a scene where they're running late for an interview, these 3 people, and by the time they get to the person they're interviewing, he's been killed. And then they watch the CCTV tape back, and they say the woman in the white dress, the Sadako of the movie, who I believe was looking for this guy to kill. And then the movie goes back and tells a bit of story about who all these characters are. And there's quite some intertwining stories that really don't make any sense, like the VJ. That's another thing. They're shooting a program with this VJ, a very attractive woman, who seems to make all these sexual noises. I thought VJ was like a disc jockey, someone who runs music, who hosts a show with music clips. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Korea has VJ differently. Or it could be a fuck up in the subtitles. Never know. So I couldn't piece together what the movie was about, which means I tuned out. About, half an hour ago, I kind of tuned out. My mobile phone picked up, and I'm starting to scroll shit on my mobile phone. And then boom, something happens on the screen. I'm like, fuck, I missed it. Do I have to rewind back and watch it? I don't want to fucking do that. So, I kind of just rolled with what was going on. So I may have missed an important plot point. Definitely missed an important plot point. But what are you going to do? Shit happens, hey? I'm not going to watch it again. I don't plan to. That's where you come in and you tell me what happened in the movie, please. Now, before you're thinking this is all negative crap and, he hates the movie, can't say anything nice about it, I got two nice things to say about the movie. One of them's kind of not nice, but the other one is. Firstly, the chick in the asylum, when they show her in the black and white, she looks normal, right? She's got puffy cheeks and big teeth, and she's kind of, the innocent, cute look. But in the asylum, and I can see why they cast this girl, they really play up to these features. So they exaggerate how big her cheeks are by shooting down and looking up at her. And thus it makes her teeth look really fucking big. Like she looks like she's got massive chompers, right? Chompers is like an Aussie word for teeth. And then she's got bangs. I think they're bangs. I don't know. I haven't had hair in 15 years, so I don't know what it's called, right? But, where her hair covers her eyes. Ooh, her hair covers her eyes like this, right? And so all up, it's kind of a creepy look. And so I give him that. And she plays a bit of a fucked up character. Anyway, so the first time we see her, she's kind of drawing circles on a piece of paper where she just draws it enough that she just rips through the paper. Kind of reminded me a bit of Spiral, but not really. Probably just because she was doing that. So I don't know how that reminds me of Spiral. The other thing the movie, I think, does really well is the audio. And the audio is top notch. Gotta say. The creepy sounds are used throughout the film, which I really liked. And the rest of the audio is really crisp and really clear. So they nailed one thing, which was the audio. But they didn't nail anything else. And maybe this movie makes complete and utter sense when you watch it in Korean. And if a good subtitled version ever comes out, maybe it will make complete sense. And maybe it'll be one of those cult movies that everyone talks about in 5 years' time to go, have you seen CCTV? What a fucking great movie. And I'll be sitting in the background going, did we watch the same fucking movie? That thing wasn't that good. What are you talking about? Using my ghost rating, which stands for, repeat after me, great horror or stupid trash. I can't give this movie one ghost because that's exclusively reserved for Chinese horror movies. I don't want to give it two ghosts because I don't think it's that good. So I'm in a fucking quandary and a bit of a dilemma. So I'm giving it two ghosts. Two ghosts because of the audio. Yeah, I think the audio gets us to two ghosts. So it's a two ghost film because it has really good audio and because of the way it presents the main character when she's in the asylum is really creepy. But otherwise, the movie loses everything else due to the really annoying and really aggressive characters. They're all horrible characters, actually, in the film. The black and white presentation, which kind of didn't really need to happen. We're not dumb enough to not know it's a flashback. Maybe just, slightly wash out the colours a bit, but present the fucking film in colour. Please. You're not Parasite. You're not an arty film. You don't get to show movies like that. And have a fucking story that makes sense. That's all I gotta say. So there's my 2 good points and my 3 really shit points. I'm the Artie Dans and you're watching Shockmania and the Artie Dans channel and possibly even Asian Film Fans. I don't know if I'll put this on that channel. And if you're watching on Rumble, hey, how are you? If you've seen the film, what did you think of it in the comments below? I would really like to know, including what the the movie was about. It would be nice to know that. I've been the Artie Dans. Catch you the next time we do a movie review. Thanks, everyone. See you later.